It's hard to express in words what living in Scotland was like. I've tried dozens of times, and more often than not, it comes out as a vague, confused jumble with words like kilt, Edinburgh, and Loch Ness thrown in. The thing is, people hear Scotland and they assume it's America with a brogue, or that it's the same as England, which is an entirely different problem altogether. And to a point, I guess I felt like that before I arrived in Scotland as well. However, St. Andrews quickly proved me wrong. The reality is, Scottish culture is something distinctive, unique, and beautiful in and of itself, but it largely goes unappreciated because of the assumption that it can't be all that different from home. I came to realize just how different it was when I experienced how Scottish tradition and history refused to remain separate from everyday life and culture. It was these small, everyday encounters that make up what Scotland is to me. For me, Scotland is spending time with a welcoming host family, and getting to talk to them about the family sheep farm and their son's rugby matches too. It's the leader of my tutorial taking the class out for mince pies to discuss prospects for Scottish independence for my module on Scotland and the British Empire. It's going to class and walking past the exact spot where the first Scottish martyr of the Protestant Reformation was burned at the stake. And when I say past, I mean literally. It's weekly ceilidhs, that's traditional Celtic dancing, held at the local pubs, something that even a person with 2 left feet like me can enjoy, and getting to watch the weekly Red Robe Pier Walk, one of many St. Andrews student traditions. It's haggis, not only being delicious, but being served on a regular basis in the dining hall and in almost every restaurant too. It's getting to celebrate the 600th anniversary of the University of St. Andrews' founding. In case you were wondering, that's the year 1413, 363 years before the Declaration of Independence was even signed. Sure, there's bagpipes and golf, and Will and Kate did go to the University of St. Andrews too. But if that's still all you can see after studying in Scotland, you might have missed the most important part. Scotland made me realize how we all live in the shadow of a history and a story much bigger than anything we could have imagined. In the United States, I can't help but shake the feeling that it's hard to find history outside of a textbook unless you make a conscious effort to seek it. In Scotland, the past and the present are intrinsically linked, and traditions from the past are simply part of Scottish everyday life. They even play a role in shaping Scotland's future. So now, when people ask me about Scotland, I found the best I can say is, when you're there, you just need to look around. They may think I'm talking about the scenery or the Highlands, but if they were to look a bit closer, they would see Scotland the way I do.